Hi everybody and welcome to the Waratah League Championship Wrap. I'm Steve Carfino giving you the preview of round 8. Hopefully I go a little better with the ladies than I did in the previous round. Starting with the men, we tip off with the Sydney Comets at home against the Hills Hornets. I think the front line of Dawson, Overs, and Leahy will be too big for Hills. Sutherland got a nice one on the road against Manly last round, and Bankstown might be a little rusty after having a bye. Give me Sutherland. Hornsby got a close one over Hills, and Penrith couldn't match the size of the Comets last round. I'm going with Hornsby until somebody figures out a way to stop Ben Arkell. Maitland at home versus Manly. If Manly hadn't dropped one at home to Sutherland last week, I may back the router-powered Mustangs, but they did, so I'm saying the Sea Eagles. Newcastle hates Norse, but everybody else does as well. Norse are doing it without a bona fide star this year, but 5 players in double figures is good enough for Ben Knight and good enough for me. Norse. Bankstown welcome the Central Coast out west. Nobody can stop Callum Jenkins and nobody can stop Mirko Juric. Something is telling me the Central Coast. Now on to the ladies. The Comets at home against Hills. Both of these teams have struggled, but they can put points on the board. I think Hills, even though they only have a fraction of last year's roster, will see this game as an opportunity. In a rematch of last year's semifinal, Hornsby hosts Penrith. Neither team is as strong, but Penrith have 2/3 of Lethal Weapon 3, Talia Tupea and Alicia Poto. Newcastle versus Norse, 1 versus 2. I got to go with Norse because news hasn't gotten to California as to how Newcastle only scored 29 points at home against Manly on the 28th of March 2015. Mark that in your diary. And the last match of the round, it's Sutherland versus Bankstown. The Sharks are battling to stay in touch with the top 4, but Bankstown have loaded up nice in the offseason. Roja has her eyes on the big prize. Bankstown. That's another week of tips on the Waratah League Championship Wrap. Don't forget to share and like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I'll see you soon.